morning, everybody. Jay Gray here. Hey, I wanted to do a quick, short tutorial on how to register on Medicare.gov and also to add drugs or take drugs off. Starting 2025, because of all of the drug changes, it's really going to be essential that our clients are able to do this to take ownership of their drugs. There's a lot of plans that we're not able to write this year as a broker because of contracting. They're trying to cut costs. They're cutting the agents out. And if we're not contracted with a plan, our liability and E&O insurance won't let us sign somebody up. So we want to try to educate you so that if you initially register and then add your drugs in, then it's easy. And I'm going to show you exactly right here. So let me share my screen. What you would want to do is log in. You can log in right here, or you can log in at the top. I'm going to log in right here. So I've already logged in, so it's already auto-populating my contact info here. But let's say you're somebody new just getting started. Create an account. Create the account. You're going to put your information in. Then you're going to click Next. And then you're going to add all your contact info in. It's really not that complicated. And then you save it, okay? So now let's say you're in there. Now you're going to come back. Now you're in there. You want to create a username and password and save it so that you can always get back in. So here's my username and here's my password. And click Login. Okay. So now it's going to show you what you've created. So here I am. And currently I have a Medicare supplement plan as a secondary insurance. That's with Blue Shield. I've also got a WellCare Value Script standalone drug plan. And that's what we're going to try to modify today. All right. So that's what I've got for 2024. So I want to look and see what's my best options for 2025. All right. So I'm going to come up here and click my name. And I'm going to click Saved Drugs. Now, if you haven't put any drugs in yet, it's going to have create your drugs. Okay. So I've added a bunch of drugs in here already. I've added Eliquis, Januvia, Jardiance, Ozempic, some expensive drugs, because I want you to see how they're going to look in 2025. All right, so let me add another drug. All right, just for the heck of it, I'm going to do Eliquis again. Here we go. Add the drug. Okay, so this is the default. It shows 5 milligram tablet. Well, your dosage might be different, so you could always change it to 2.5. Let's say you're only taking one a day. We're going to change that to 30, one a day for a month, and then add to my drug list. Okay, so now you see I've already added it twice. I don't need it twice. So then you would just remove the drug. Okay, so there we go. So I've got a list of drugs, there's a bunch of them. So now I want to start a new plan search. So it's right out of the gates, it's showing you what I currently have. What I currently have is the 40-cent WellCare Value Script. Now I'm going to look and see what are my options for 2025. So I'm going to click Find Plans Now. It gives me the option, 2025 or 2024. Continue. Now it gives me the option, what am I looking for? Well, in this case, I'm looking for a standalone Medicare drug plan, Part D, like dog. There we go. I'm going to click on that. However, if you had a Medicare Advantage plan, you would click the top one, Medicare Advantage plan, Part C. Okay, without doing anything different, this is what I currently have. And it's a $17.40 WellCare Value Script. So that's my initial plan right now. Now, if I scroll down, this is showing you the order of the drug plans. For 2025, it's showing that there's a total of 16 drug plans in San Diego County. Now, there were a lot more this year, but there's a few of them that have canceled out because they're having a hard time adapting to the new government rules for the drug plans. So there's a few that have backed out. A few of them have suppressed the plans where you can't write them anymore. And then a few of them, they've canceled the agent's contracts, so now we can't offer them. They're just trying to cut costs to be able to make these affordable. So if they've cut the agents' contracts, we really want you to be able to get in here to Medicare.gov so that you can see all of the different plans. So here we go. The least expensive one that they're showing is this Cygnus Saver RX, $20.60. Okay, so I'm going to click on that one for sure. And then the second one that they're showing is AARP Medicare Advantage, and that's $115. So I'm going to click on that one also. Now I'm going to come down here to the bottom right, compare. So there you go. So it's going to show you the initial plan that I already have, plus the two other ones that I want to compare it with. These are the two that Medicare.gov is showing as the least expensive plans for next year. So now you want to come down, and what I'm looking at is what's that total amount for the year? And this includes the cost of the drug and also the cost of the drug plan. So right now I'm looking, and the least expensive thing that I'm seeing is if I were to go to Walmart, and you can put down different pharmacies. You can click up to 5 different pharmacies. I clicked 4 in this case. And you always want to click the mail order because many times that's the least expensive option. So here you go. These two plans have a $590 deductible. Whereas this AARP plan for $115 a month is $0. There's no deductible. But there's something else you want to factor into this. In 2025, the maximum you can spend in a calendar year for your drugs is $2,000. Well, in that scenario, the drug plan cost doesn't calculate into that $2,000. So this doesn't even factor into it. So you really want to try to look at a lower price plan with higher copays because those higher copays are going to factor toward that. And in this case here, the proof's in the pudding. Lower priced plan, the total cost for the year for going to Walmart, picking them up, is $17.50. Whereas if I went with this AARP plan, I'm looking at $19.53 for the year. So this would be the plan I'd want to be on, this Cigna. Now, so let's look at the plan details. And it's showing you all the 7 drugs are being offered. I'm going to scroll down here a little bit farther. Remember, it's showing Walmart as the preferred plan. Mail order is also preferred plan. Okay, so I'm going to come down here a little bit. See, it's more expensive at CVS for these particular drugs. It'd be $17.22 at CVS, $1,500 at Walmart. Now, scroll down a little bit farther, and what is it going to be for monthly? Now, this year, anybody on these drugs, man, you're going to be hitting like this, and then in April, it's going to jump up even more expensive because you've hit the donut hole. Not the case for next year. Most you can spend in a calendar year is $2,000. So right here, we've hit $1,500, but now I've reached that $2,000 cap. Even though out of my pocket, I'm only shelling out $1,500. Keep in mind, it also factors in what the insurance company's paying. Behind the scenes, I may only be paying, let me see, a copay of $396 for Eliquis, but the insurance company on the back end, they may be paying $1,000. So we don't know. So it's kind of fuzzy math and it's a fuzzy calculation. But for right now, this is the best system that we can use to calculate our drugs for next year. So right now, this would be the plan. Now, one other feature that's coming new to play in 2025 is a payment plan that they're offering. So right now, I'd have to pay all of these drugs up front the first 3 months. Well, that's a lot of money to come up with right in the beginning of the year, especially after Christmas. So what you can do is you call up the plan. So I would call up Cigna Healthcare, Saver RX, and I'd ask them to put me on the payment plan. And what they're going to do is they're going to divide that total cost into 12 months. So I'd pay $1,500 divided by 12. And I would just pay Cigna those monthly payments. Then I would just go to the pharmacy and I wouldn't have to pay anything at the pharmacy. So that's making it a lot easier too. So that's pretty much it in a nutshell. I wanted to keep this short and sweet. So let me go ahead and cancel this share and stop the share. Thanks for watching the video and being a loyal customer. Jay Gray, Just Us Insurance.